it's just us two, but tonight.
Hey y'all, what's up? My bad, that was really on my heart to let out. I'm sleepy. Mm-mm-mm. Anywho, what y'all up to? Shout out to the people that's in here. Don't everybody speak at once. Please, whatever you do, don't speak at once. Shout out to it being 70 people up in here. Y'all get the likes up. Y'all get the likes up, child. Oh no, now she's in the hospital. I pray for a speedy recovery. Y'all hit up the like button. Child, what did y'all think about this episode? I mean, honestly, the best part of it was Miss Wanda. If y'all want me to be honest, the best part of this episode was when Miss Wanda came up there being messy, and Tisha being messier, getting Miss Wanda ass involved. Lord have mercy, Jesus, Tisha. But how did y'all feel about it? Listen, Miss Wanda came back like she never left. She said what she said, and that just is what it is, child. Tisha know that. I don't know why she be running around here acting like she don't know her mama. Tisha be running around here acting so surprised. Tisha, don't be acting surprised, Grit. Now, I ain't necessarily saying Miss Wanda right and her suspicions of Marceau and Maurice Pooh. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is Miss Wanda do be dropping some gems here, there, here. That's all. Now, I'm not saying she's right when it comes to Maurice Pooh and my husband. All right, I ain't saying that at all. And you should know that, Tisha. You know I ain't saying that. But I am saying is Miss Wanda, she be speaking some shit. Now I know we like to gag her and all that good stuff, but Miss Wanda do be speaking some shit. Just saying. And I am gonna say this, Miss Wanda, this episode do kind of lead into a little something about what Marcella was talking about somebody being hot with you. But anyhow, because this ain't got nothing to do with none of that. But I'm just saying though, Miss Wanda, this episode, that last part in particular, does lend itself some validity to what Marcella was talking about somebody being hot with you. Anyhow, because that ain't none of our business. Um, Hush, Marcella. In the house. Because we ain't here to talk about none of that. We 9 minutes in. Y'all not get started at the 10-minute mark. We ain't gonna be here long, child. I ain't even gonna try to stretch it out an hour. I'm just gonna stretch it out for as long as I can stretch it out for, and then I'm letting y'all out of here. Okay, so I can take me a PM and go to lullaby. Did you see Trish was trying to change the subject and feeling uncomfortable? I saw a lot, child. I'm just gonna pinpoint what I'm gonna pinpoint on, and I'm sending y'all on about y'all business. 10. Um, Love Marriage. Y'all know that other show. Season 10, episode 11. Wonderful chaos, should I say. Um, so Trisha invites Tisha around to the house, and I don't know what they was cooking, but it looked like they was making a salad. I don't know, maybe it was a chicken Caesar salad. I don't know. But she had breadsticks too. So I don't know. Maybe they made a pot of spaghetti and some salad and some breadsticks. I don't know, but whatever it was, they could. So Trisha says, well, Trisha's filling her in on what's been going on with her and Ken Slaw tight shirt wearing ass and how she's going to therapy and how therapy is helping her. Again, I agree with Tisha. Niggas, it ain't nothing wrong with y'all going to therapy. That's why they're nigga therapists. See, if it's a nigga therapist, that should tell you that there's nothing wrong with niggas going to therapy. Even niggas need a therapist. So instead of y'all feeling that way about it, how about y'all just go and seek out your own damn kind, and maybe y'all wouldn't feel like that. Cause a lot of y'all need some damn therapy. A lot of y'all need some damn therapy. Okay, Dr. Francis is a good place to start. Hey, friend. Tisha invites her to go to Bessemer that weekend so that they could go pop up on Miss Wanda in a food truck, but she isn't able to make that. Um, Tisha opens up about what happened down to the game night, and to let Trisha tell it, Nell was yelling. Listen, y'all know I don't fool with Nell's ass, but listen, maybe things were cut and screwed, chopped up. Maybe things was all moved around and pixelated and fucked up and all that. Y'all know how they do around there. Because I'm inclined to believe Trisha. I am. I'm inclined to believe Trisha. And if Trisha is saying nah, Nell was yelling, then I'm inclined to believe Trisha. I am. Because here it is, Trisha hardly don't even talk. And so I can see this season, she's trying to come out that shell now. You know what I mean? So I'm inclined to believe Trisha. But from what I saw, the way they made it look, I really didn't consider Nell yelling. But this is my pick. So the Fletchers at home, they talk about the same damn situation. And Nell says that she's not gonna talk about her granddaughter, period. But see, that's the shit. And listen, I don't care what nobody say. Nell, you're not talking about your granddaughter. All you have to do is be honest. Yes, that was why I left, because my granddaughter was being born. That's all the hell you got to say, Nell. You're not talking about your granddaughter. You're not doing anything. That's the reason why you left, Nell. And don't they have you on recording? Didn't they catch that shit on recording in the last episode of you saying just that? You finna have your granddaughter. Y'all gotta leave. Like you said it, Nell. You said it. You said it. And the whole thing could end if you just be like, yeah, I knew. That's not you talk about your granddaughter. And y'all not about to play the game of semantics with me. Now, any other time you don't mind using your fucking children, why does your granddaughter get a pass? Because she just got here. And Lexi don't even get a pass. And that was your husband's first fucking child that he had when you was fucking her daddy when she was married to her damn man. You didn't mind bringing that up and trying to use that shit and bringing her around here and trying to make this, that, the thing, and the other. So, I mean, and that's just how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. What makes your granddaughter any damn different or should not be on the chopping block? Why? Ain't nobody said nothing about the little baby. But you up here lying. Just be real about it. Yeah, that's why I left. My granddaughter was being born. And see, when nobody had nothing to say, if you say it like that, I understand that. Lord have mercy, Jesus. And another thing that a lot of people doing is really pissing me off is how in the last episode, oh, she showed Kimmy. She showed Kimmy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kimmy found out. Kimmy didn't find out shit. First and foremost, Kimmy never threw her in the damn pool, and Nell didn't do a fuck ass thing to Kimmy. Y'all run around here. She stood up. Trisha pushed Kimmy back, and Destiny tried to push Nell back, but Nell got the better of her ass and kind of shoved her back. That is what happened. Nobody got hurt. Nobody swung. Nobody threw a punch. Nobody threw a kick. Like, y'all just doing the absolute most for the absolute least. Like, enough. Like, y'all, a lot of y'all was running around here trying to act like Nell punked out Kimmy. Bitch, how? They both stood up at the same damn time, if you want to be honest. Like, I don't know, like the shit that y'all see be completely different for what the fuck actually happened. Like, I'm gonna need for y'all to cut that out. Nell didn't bust a goddamn grape. First of all, her arm's too damn short. Okay? To even reach Kimmy. That's number one. Number two, Kimmy didn't get up out her body and actually throw that lady nowhere. So all this extra stank that everybody trying to put on it, girl, sit down. Like, I really wanted to get that out my chest. Sit down. Anywho, Trish should go to therapy. So she tells him about going to her parents' grave recently and how much that was cool for her and all that good shit. So then Trisha admits that in the beginning of her relationship with Kenslaw, old tight shirt wearing ass, that she was jealous of the relationship that he was starting to form with the children. Y'all know her cheering. Because she said ever since Miss Mammy's ran off to Hotlanta to go be a dirty piece of trade to Carl and Tramiel and all them, uh, you know, the Charon always came to her for everything. And then when he came around there and she found out that they started calling him for some shit, she felt slighted. I mean, I don't know, Trisha, but I would think that you would be happy that the man that you with is so accepting of your kids and made them feel so accepted and wanted that they felt comfortable enough asking him for things. I find it a little odd that you took that as he's trying to steal your charity. Well, you know what? Maybe now you see how Miss Mammy feel. That's the way I feel, Trisha. Now you see how Miss Mammy feel. So you was running around here trying to act like he was acting crazy for feeling that way. But here it is. Now you're admitting when Ken Slog, old tight shirt wearing ass came around, you felt the exact damn way. You felt like he was stealing your own churn from up under you in your own damn roof. Ain't it funny how that happens, Trish? You got the same feelings that Miss Mammy got, you got. I mean, Trish, look, I don't know. Your children are always gonna be your children. It shouldn't matter who come along. No motherfucker should ever make you feel as though you're losing your children to them. That's just weird. That's weird. Like I don't know no parent I don't know no parent that has ever really felt like that. Like their significant other is trying to turn their children against them or turn them away from them or trying to steal them from them. I don't really hear stories like that. But I mean, that's just me. But further loss of what, Michelle? Those are her children. Where the hell are they going? Where they going? I don't know. I ain't never heard no parents say that. That's just my thing. But I guess it can happen. Because, I mean, look. And then you got Michelle understanding. So, you know, I suppose it's still weird to me, Michelle. But anywho's, moving on from that, because that's really all that was. And then he compared her to a pistachio nut that's still closed. It hasn't opened up to allow people to come and like open it up a little bit and blah blah blah. Because I was wondering where he was going with the pistachio part. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Dr. Francis. You went the long way around, but I understood where you were coming from. Um, yeah, that's all I got for that. Um, so So Tisha rents a Sprinter van for her, Kimmy, and Destiny. Um, so then Kimmy and Tisha give their side of the story and their perspective on what happened down to the game night. Destiny, this is what I'm gonna say to you, friend. Stay out of it. Like, I wouldn't even try to take up for Nell. And here's why. Because Nell was so quick to want to throw you up under the bus just so that she could have a storyline. Nell was willing to have an issue and a problem with you behind you and her overgrown ass son's business. So my thing about it is, Destiny, I just wouldn't have even said shit. I wouldn't have even had nails back. I wouldn't have said not one damn thing. I just would have allowed them to talk because those are their feelings. It happened between them. And the best way to stay neutral is don't say shit. Because see, once you open your mouth, then you're in it. So, in my opinion, friend, mum's the word. Don't say a motherfucking thing. Just let it rest. You let them do all of the talk. But I would not have gone out my way to try to play devil's advocate or try to say something to Nell because the first chance that she got to turn on you, that short hoe did. She did, friend. She did. She was willing to have a problem with you just for a storyline, digging and prying her nose where it don't belong. She basically insinuated that you was being a whore, trying to run through her family and all of that shit. And you ain't even fucking no damn bad. So I wouldn't have said nothing. I'd have just set up and took my shots. Okay, drunk my wine, and been in my phone or something. I wouldn't have went out my way to have her back, but that's just me. And thank you for finally wearing a confessional look that I like. Because that white look, I was fine with that, Destiny. That white, I was fine with that white, Destiny. It gave First Sunday. It gave Communion Sunday. Okay, Destiny. It gave Communion Sunday. It did. Now, the skirt was a little short, but, that's okay. That's what you got the prayer cloths for. All right, that was cute. I did like that. Moving on. Um, They asked Destiny about her dating life, and for the umpteenth time, Destiny is telling them, yes, I'm getting a chance to get to know the niggas that I want to get to know, but I can do that because I'm not giving my coochie out to none of them. And I do understand that logic. I'm not fucking these niggas. I'm just saying what the hell they about. I don't find nothing wrong with that. I don't find nothing horrendous about that, especially if she's not giving it up. She has the right to talk to whoever the flying hell she wants to talk to, and I'm not mad at her for dating Will. I'm not mad at her for dating Twan. I ain't mad at her for dating Lance. She's single. She bad. They want her. Because be clear, Twan admitted he wanted her. Will hopped up in her damn DM, and I'm starting to think Lance did the same shit. So, it is what it is. While that's going on, Ken and Trisha going out to lunch. Now Trisha, I'm confused because didn't you say that y'all were supposed to be going to Florida for Zaria's birthday? But then again, this is probably the day before y'all left, and they just added that scene in, so you really could have been where you say you was. That's why I can't stand when they edit shows like this. Because this could have been the day before, a couple days prior to all of that, and then they want to pop it in right at this moment to make it look messy. But what? Look, listen. It was a productive conversation. Ken understood. Ken Slaw, tight shirt wearing ass, understood what you were saying, the way you was coming from. He was reassuring you that you could talk to him about anything. He there, you still. I just hope you're still going to therapy and this just isn't for the show. That's all I'm saying. Um, Thank you, friend. Thank you for your cash app. Hey, friend, how you doing, baby? Thank you for your cash app, boo. So the ladies, this is the last part. The ladies pull up on Wanda, honey. Shout out to Miss Wanda and her food truck. They doubted her. They said she couldn't do it. They said it won't gonna never be done. And Miss Wanda came through, honey, and she made it happen just like she said she would. So shout out to you, Miss Wanda, for your food truck, girl. Um, Tisha, Tisha, you just being messy. Okay. You don't need your mama to handle Nell, but you just want to be pet. All right. And so you go sick your mama on Miss Nell because they're the same age. As if you haven't already went back and forth with Nell. I mean, okay, Tisha. Listen, Miss Wanda works well when it comes to conflict, and Miss Wanda don't mind getting up here, taking up for you. Her and Nell is the same age. They the same height too. Okay, they damn near the same age, and they damn near the same height. I know Kimmy and Destiny feel like it's a bad idea. I don't. I don't. This what's gonna shake some shit up. I'm down with Nell getting down with one of her peers that don't mind getting down with her ass. They're peers and they're the same height. I would love to see it. It's something new, it's something fresh, and I'm here for it. Let Miss Wanda cook. If y'all want, people been wanting Miss Wanda back so bad. So now that Miss Wanda is back, let Miss Wanda do what the fuck she came here to do. I'm down with Tisha being messy because it was messy, Tisha. It was real messy because you did not have to get your mama on L. Just saying. You did not have to get your mama on L by any means. Um, Michelle, I ain't asked for their damn age. I said what I said. Her and Nell damn near the same age and in height. I ain't asked for no age. I ain't asked for no birth certificate. I ain't asked for no social security number. I ain't asked for no years. I said what I said. So I don't really understand why you had to get her, Tisha. I don't. But at the end of the day, I ain't mad with it. Let Miss Wanda get up here and cook. Let Miss Wanda get up here and cook. Let Miss Wanda do her job. I would love to see the elders go up against one another. Not that you needed her though, Tisha. You just being messy. Because in a way, Tisha, it's kind of like you don't feel like you can go back and forth with Nell. And you can. You can, Tisha. You just don't want to. You can, Tisha. You just don't want to. You want to sit over here and play this whole, oh, I'm gonna respect my elders and stay in a child's place and all of the rest of that foolishness. Tisha, girl, if you don't quit clowning, but whatever. Nah, I ain't mad that you did it. Cause let Miss Wanda cook. Anywho, so Kimmy throws Destiny up under the bus because that's what your ass did, Kimmy. Throws Destiny up under the bus and saying that the information came from her, and then Miss Wanda called her the bone carrier. Now listen, Destiny, you did carry back the bone. You you did carry back the bone. Des, and then not only did you carry it back, you added a caveat to it when you told her what she said to keep her name out her motherfucking mouth, not knowing that they had already had a conversation about this. I mean, you did carry back the bone, friend. Yeah. You did eat. Yes, they did have things going on already. Absolutely. But two things can reside under the same house, friend. Yes, they already had their own situation going on, but you also carry back that bone. Okay, you also carry back that bone, friend. Listen, Tisha just clowning. Tisha is clowning. Tisha did not need to get her mama, but I'm not mad that she did. Let Miss Wanda cook. This what's gonna shake the show up. Cause listen, Miss Wanda and Nell going back and forth, baby, that's gonna be some good shit. That is gonna be some good shit. And I hope I live to see it. Okay. I hope I live to see it. Because y'all know how Miss Wanda get. Baby, Miss Wanda is gonna name every fucking thing that she done heard about Nell and her family down to these YouTube streets. You already heard Kimmy said that she's comparing Wanda to like a blogger. So if Nell and Miss Wanda get into it, hey bestie, what's good? If Nell and Miss Wanda get into it, baby, Miss Wanda is gonna tell every goddamn thing that has ever been said about Miss Nell on these damn YouTube streets, starting with my interview. You already know. Listen, that look, that's gonna be some good shit. I'm telling y'all, Wanda and Nell is gonna be some good, unadulterated shit. I'm telling you, you better tell these people, Scotty. That's gonna be some good shit. I hope I live to see it. Now turn the volume down because both of them gonna be screaming. I'm weak. Um, so in her confessionals, Miss Wanda feels like Kimmy is in denial. That's what you said, Miss Wanda. That Kimmy is in denial. Um, and Tisha got annoyed, and that was basically the end of the episode. Listen, Tisha, you know how your mama is. You thought your mama was gonna get up here and it was gonna be a whole new Miss Wanda. No, no. And in a roundabout way, Miss Wanda does believe that there's some truth to the rumors that are being said. Now, this is what I am gonna say to you, Miss Wanda. I don't believe Witchy Poo. I don't believe Witchy Poo. I don't. Um, I feel like she put 20 on 10 on a lot of shit. I feel like she put a lot of stank on a lot of shit, and that's why I don't believe her ass. Listen, just like I don't believe that Leisure Suit was downstairs gambling while they was upstairs supposedly knocking her ass down. I don't believe that shit. Like, I don't believe that shit. I just don't. I excuse me. I just don't. I I just don't. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. But I just don't believe so. I could be wrong, but I don't believe so. I don't. And I'm not mad at Kimmy and Tisha for not trying to give a fuck about the rumors. I feel like people are trying to like force them to care. I feel like people are trying to force them to believe it. And if they honestly, genuinely don't believe it and they're choosing to believe their husbands, then it is what it is. Like, I don't know why people are trying to force them to like feel away. I mean, if they're saying they don't, if they're choosing not to believe it, that's on them. However, and I'm not saying that I believe Maurice Pooh or my husband did anything, but taking them out of it, Miss Wanda was not wrong in what she was saying to y'all. Basically, what Miss Wanda was saying was trust but verify. Basically, is what that's that in short terms. That's what Miss Wanda was saying to y'all. Trust but verify. That's what Miss Wanda was saying. All right. That's all Miss Wanda was saying. Trust but verify. It's fine to believe your husband, but verify the information as well. Don't be no damn fool. That's basically what Miss Wanda was saying. It's cool that you trust your man. Verify that shit first, though. That's all. And you ain't even gotta let nobody know that you verified it. That could just be your thing. Nobody else has to know that. That's basically what Miss Wanda was saying. That's all. I don't feel like y'all wrong for wanting to believe y'all husbands and y'all choosing to not believe the shit and y'all choosing not to harp on that shit. Y'all choosing not to make it a thing. That's fine. I get that, Michelle. Miss Wanda talking about past this show shit. She's talking about past this show shit. She's talking about an IRL. Trust but verify. That's what she was talking about. Not just this show shit, just IRL period. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's all. I really ain't got no more. Nothing else really happened in this episode. Um, I see next week. Leisure Suit about to put on his fuck nigga in a leisure suit when it comes down to this scene with Chris and Destiny. You know, Destiny once again, this fuck nigga is showing you that he is a fuck nigga, even when it comes to you. Like you be up here taking up for him a lot of Destiny about how he like your brother because you know your dad used to date his mom back in the gap when y'all were young and y'all grew up like brother and sister. Yeah, all that. But yet this nigga is sitting here telling you to your face that even though you dating these niggas, you should be fucking them. Basically, he's saying that yeah, they dating you and they're expecting you to give up something, so you should give up something so that they can still come around. You know what I mean? Like I just, for me, I just whatever. They ain't happened yet. We'll get to that next week. Um, I mean, I didn't mind the episode, but it wasn't nothing to talk about. Like, I mean, it wasn't. Like the good part was Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda was the best part of the episode. Everything else was Oh yeah, and this Fletcher family dinner that's finna happen next week. Lord have mercy, Jesus, something else for us to talk about and scrutinize, honey. I wonder if Kiki gonna have her fat ass there. Y'all know I can't stand that wench. That niece Kiki right there, I cannot stand her. I hope she show up because she finna be the punchline. Okay. I hope she show up down to the Fletcher's family dinner because she finna be the punchline. Y'all know I can't stand her ass. I can't. I don't like her by any means. Oh, I don't like her by no means. Um, so so we gonna see that next week. I hope her ass there. Um, will Lexi have her ass there? Why would Lexi show up? Lexi done already told y'all. She is not interested on ever coming back on that show and being around them people ever again. She don't have nothing for her daddy or her stepman. She ain't got nothing for them. Lexi done told y'all that. Hell no, she ain't gonna show up. And why would they invite her? They don't like her. Let's just call a thing a thing. They don't like her ass. Why would they invite her to a family function? Of course she's not going to be there. Anyway, anywho's, and that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Lexi is family. I thought you wanted to explore that situation more. Friend, there's nothing to explore. Lexi done already made it clear she has no further interest on trying to reconcile or reconnect or talk or go to or be around or film or do anything with her daddy's side of the family. Okay, she done already said that on multiple occasions. There's nothing to explore. What is there more to explore? When a person tells you they ain't got shit else for that person, that's it. Like there's nothing else to explore from that point. Am I wrong? But anyways, that's it. That's all I ain't got no. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I don't know when Scotty going live, if he even going live. I don't know. But I guess y'all finna find out. Uh but anyway, that's it. That's all I ain't got no. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And yeah, I definitely got to get y'all the stank ass Saw Wives. I did watch them. I just didn't make the link for the shit chat. But I'll probably do that sometime tomorrow evening, I guess. Afternoon sometime. But I did watch them. I watched both episodes. I just didn't click my button yet. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And yeah. That's it. That's all I got no more. So with that having been said, I will holler at y'all guys later on. Thank y'all so much for the likes, y'all. I totally appreciate y'all for that. And y'all make sure to hype up this video on y'all way about the dough, honey. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Bye.